Today we're taking a closer look at the RGB Dynamic LED Side markers featuring the clear lenses, available for all 2014 through 2019 C7 Corvettes. Now you guys should be checking out the dynamic LED options if you're looking to replace the boring stockers with a full LED option, both front and rear, consisting of that very unique RGB functionality. Basically, this is going to allow for endless color possibilities behind that very unique clear lens and can be had all for right around that mid $200 price point. All right, so right off the bat, let's get into our features block here, guys. And for starters, you're getting the very unique RGB functionality. Basically, using the included remote control here, owners will have the ability to not only change the color of both the front and rear markers themselves, but also change the lighting pattern as well. You have a few different patterns built in here, along with endless color possibilities. So that is your biggest feature without a doubt. Now, the second big feature here is the fact that you're getting a very unique look through a clear lens, kind of like that Euro look that a lot of guys really like. If you have a white or silver car, this is obviously going to flow very well. Or even if you have a different color car, black, red, whatever, it's certainly going to help deliver a very unique look. So again, if you're looking to go the farthest direction from stock possible, these might be a good option for your C7. Now moving into construction, and these options do feature OE quality materials here, which in this case means a durable automotive grade ABS plastic for the base or housing here in black. And that is going to be topped off with that clear polycarbonate lens. Now those modern LEDs are located in the water resistant housing and do feature a row of bright white LEDs here going across the entire surface. Now the dynamic options have been given a waterproof rating of an IP67, that's very good. And they have also been backed by a 2-year limited warranty just in case you run into any issues. Coming in around that mid $200 price point, the RGB options will no doubt be one of your more premium marker selections currently on the site for your Corvette at home, but admittedly one of the most unique as well, as there's really nothing else that's going to provide you with that RGB functionality paired with that pretty radical clear lens. All right, last but not least, let's talk about the install, and this is gonna be a plug and play job here, guys, but nevertheless, the site's gonna call this a soft 2 out of 3 wrenches on the old difficulty meter, taking you 2 hours at absolute most from start to finish. But now to give you a better idea of how this one might go down on your C7 at home, let's throw it out to the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
All you're gonna need for this install is a panel trim tool and a small flat blade screwdriver. Today we're gonna be installing a set of side markers on our Corvette. Let's get started. All right, before we can get these side markers out, I just want to make a quick note. It might be a little bit easier to get access to them from the inside of the fender well, but we're going to get access to them by gently prying on each top and bottom corner of it to pull them out. And also one thing to quick note as well, that the tabs, the locking tabs, are inadvertently on one side and on the other side, so you're gonna have to kind of work your way around and pull them out as one piece. So it's kind of a pain, but we're definitely gonna get through it and pop it out gently. All right, now we can use this small flat blade to try and pry on this edge right here and get that out. And then we can use another plastic trim tool to get behind it. And we get the top one out and just give a little bit more pressure. And now we're gonna come on this side and push this tab in towards the front of the vehicle. All right, now we can get to this tab right here. Pull that out. And then there's one more tab all the way at the bottom. All right, once you have that tab out, your whole assembly should come right out, and then now you can press down and pull up on your locking tab and pull the side marker out. All right, once you have the side marker out, you can now repeat the same exact process for the other 3 corners. All right, now that you have all 4 out, we can now install the new one. All right, first we're gonna start off by clipping in our connector, and then we're gonna push down our locking tab. And now these can just pop right back in. All right, once you have this side installed and everything's nice and flush, you can now repeat the same exact process for the other 3 sides. All right, now that we have all 4 lights installed, we can go through the settings on the remote that's provided. We have them on in white right here. We can actually control on or off, so we're gonna turn them off right here. And then there's also an on function. So right now we have them set in white, and we can change that color to anything we want. Green, blue, purple, and we'll go back to white. and we'll also turn this one off. And as for the front, they're individually controlled as well. All right, coming over to this side right here, we can now turn this one off individually and turn it back on. We can go through all the different colors. And we can go through a couple different assortments. And we can also go through the functions as well. We have a flash function. We have a strobe function. And we have a fade. And we also have a smooth function. We can go back to white, and we can turn that off. Again, each light is controllable. So we're gonna set this one to flash, and then we're gonna set this one to strobe. So each one can have its own configuration. All right, that wraps up our install for RGB Dynamic LED Side Markers with remote in clear for 14 to 19 Corvette C7. Just remember, for everything Corvette related, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.